I'm at the gas station. If you open up your map, you hit G, and you look in the northwest corner, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I was reading that you can find a key card here. And is this a key card? Yes, I got the green key card.
Mad Lab.
Yeah. So I have a key card now. I don't really know what that does. But
While this is loading, I'm gonna go refill my drink. I also got some ice cream.
nice. Okay, so now I have a green key card, but I don't actually know what that means or how to use it. But I have one. So, yeah. I wonder if you can make them. You probably could like put it in the thing and strap it and make them learn how to make it.
That'd be cool. Hang on 1 sec, I gotta get up again because I got confused.
Oh yeah, there's also like boats and float sim and like underwater stuff now.
Alright, Mom, I don't mind. Alright, I'm back. I had to make sure that the ice cream I was eating was actually mine.
As opposed to like yours, but not actually.
Well, me and my mom both got some ice cream. She said
I get popsicles.
she said she got me some mint chocolate chip, but the label just says mint chip, and it's white instead of like green. So I'm like, is this?
I want to spend $30 on popsicles and get like 10 boxes.
You're insane.
I just like popsicles. What I really need to do is just get like one of those giant fucking ice things, like the one like you know the things that you just put water in and make ice cubes and shit. I need to get like a huge one of those.
Aren't you in the
I'm gonna go
Northwest?
What?
What square are you in?
I'm heading to the dome right now, but my base is my base is up on the hill in square G7.
G7. Okay. Because I'm in D8.
Yeah, I'm heading super hard north right now though, because I want to go through the desert to get to the dome. Because I still don't have like any good weapons. Like all the weapons that I have are ones that I made. I have a nail gun and a crossbow.
Like already, I spawned like right next to your base, so.
Nice. Yeah, there's not a ton of stuff there. I don't like. There's not even a structure yet. It's just like a workshop and a fucking uh, sleeping bag, a box. And then I have some of my super stuff. Oh, 2 pods.
Yeah, I spawned 4 squares away.
Now I'm naked.
Disgusting. Hey, a boat. Hello, little boat.
Well, I'm in the desert, so like, it's super fucking hot out here. Oh, you found a boat?
Yeah.
Does it? Can you go get into it? You can use it. It's an actual vehicle.
Yeah, I'm pushing it into the water right now. This water's so fucking shallow. I'm actually gonna like... I don't think it has any fuel. I am starving. I'm going to raid your base for food when I get there.
I think I have several things for there, so you should be fine.
Base god.
I also recommend checking out forests. Forests have
Mushrooms.
mushrooms. Really good. I found a second green card off of a scientist.
Nice. Always need your green card. What side of G7 is it in?
It's up by the mountain.
Okay.
Bunch of fucking scientists out here. Why are there scientists everywhere? By the way, I highly recommend making a passport for taking out scientists. It's really fucking nice. You can headshot them like a couple of times and then they're dead and out of it.
Ooh! I see a guy in a blue jumpsuit.
That's a scientist. Don't fucking engage him without a crossbow.
He's in G7.
Yeah, I know. They're fucking everywhere. I don't know why. It's like the 4th one that I've killed now. Like I said, make yourself a crossbow. Get the crossbow. Make some arrows.
I'm still
Shoot them from like a decently far away from where they are.
trying to find your base because I'm starving to death.
It's in G7. It's up on the mountain. It's in like the bottom, at the bottom of the square. And if you still can't find it, then maybe I've got the coordinates wrong. Oh, it might be in G8.
God damn it.
Might be further south.
I have 3 food. 2 food.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
1 food.
Well, maybe you should have gone to the jungle.
It was further away than your bases.
Well, maybe you should have looted roadside material. Gosh.
There was no roads. I spawned 4 squares away from your base, so I've been wandering around trying to find it. this retard.
Did you find it?
I found a single mushroom.
You didn't find the base yet?
No.
So yeah, where that road is, just head south and then walk along like the mountain line there. It's in between like a large rock and the upper mountain area.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go live in the forest.
Okay.
Might loot the gas station.
Yeah, it's really close to where my base is.
Yep.
Although I did just loot it like 15 minutes ago, so I don't know if it's respawned yet. I hope they didn't fuck with this jumping puzzle. Oh god. No, I died.
F.
Can you get to the dome?
I'm not gonna be able to get to the dome. You're gonna spawn closer to it than I am.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I
radiation.
will respawn at my base then. How do I... How do I kill myself? I don't want to respawn. Well, I need to head up there immediately after I get back, so I'm gonna like get my stuff and then go as soon as I get there.
I'm
I'll
dead.
probably take my hazmat suit with me. Oh, are you?
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm now at my base. I spawned at my sleeping bag. So let's see, where exactly is this? Okay, so it's in the upper right corner of G8.
God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna, alright, get back over there. I should probably take some food with me. So where did you spawn at?
C13.
Well, rather than just heading directly to the base, why don't you take a look around and see what you've got, and then see if you can find a road, and then loot along the side of the road.
I'm near the harbor.
I haven't been there yet, so you could loot that.
Implying it's
I need to go
filled with radiation.
I don't know. I need to go back up to the fucking dome though, because I had 2 fucking green cards up there. Found a diving mask.
Mm.
I also found a crate of food and a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh, aren't you special? Fuck you.
I mean, I'm just heading to the dome. Could be heading to the dome too.
I'll die before I get there.
Well, now I have 20 mushrooms. And I'm still finding more.
There's a keycard door in the harbor.
Is it blue or red or
It's
green?
green.
What color?
It's green.
So in the green rooms, apparently you can find the blue key cards, and in the blue rooms, apparently you can find the red key cards, and the red key cards are used for like unlocking the best fucking shit you can get in the game. Like you open those rooms and they have loot crates in them. But I think they're also in like the launch site and shit. So kind of like here.
Other than that room, the harbor's shit. Oh, wait. I found a targeting computer.
Yeah, like take that and salvage it.
Oh, hello. Spring. High external wooden gate. Aw, hell yeah, I got a diving mask. Let's go.
Yeah, I have two of those. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of them because I'm gonna salvage everything really good.
It makes my vision look just horrible. I love it.
I have a flashlight.
I have a torch. I don't know how to get in that building, so fuck it. There's a mining outpost southwest of your base, right?
Yeah.
Ah! About peed myself.
What happened?
I was in my map and I unmapped and a deer ran into my screen.
I found diving fins.
Give me them, I must complete the set. I say as I starve to death in like D8.
Upper right of GA is where the base is. There should be food there. Although you should get better at like scavenging for food.
It's not a matter of getting better at scavenging for food. There are no roads where I spawned, and I wasn't in a forest.
Well, get good.
Shut up. Almost there. Do scientists have flashlights?
Yes.
Alright.
You like saw a flashlight and you're like, oh god, a player.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the hard fucking jump.
Holy fuck. I've done it.
Yes, I made it. Woo! Oh, I hate that jump.
All your candy bar belong to us.
Yeah, I have 30 mushrooms on me too, so when we make it back, we'll have shit on the food.
Hi Omer, welcome to chat.
What?
Omer's in chat, I'm just saying hi.
Oh, in I got you. Yeah, I found a pump shotgun.
Nice.
I know, my inventory is limited. I don't know where to fucking put things. I can still get rid of these fuse boxes. Alright. Yeah, I'm done.
Nothing much, Omer. I'm just hanging out. I meant to stream earlier today, and I also meant to not stream Rust, but Biz and Nathan were doing shit, so I was like, okay. I'm stealing this salvaged axe. No, I'm not. I'm gonna see if I can go collect the things on my body at the gas station. Away we go. Let me alt tab out. Omer, I don't get that wacky in this game. I just get mad and quit.
Fucking scientists, they're just fucking everywhere.
Hi, Mara. Omar, I woke up like 30 minutes ago, that's why I sound tired. Hey, I found my stuff.
Nice. Where you at?
Oxum gas station.
Yeah, I'll head over there. I'm to your northeast.
I just tried to drink my water and I poured it on the ground. That's
Yeah, I did the same thing earlier today. You have to like open up your inventory, click on it, and then click drink.
It's like the most
I don't know
retarded feature that you could like implement. Why?
I like you hit the right click buttons to drink it, and then you just like you pour it all over the ground. And you're like, I didn't. Why is that even an option?
Exactly.
What is that for?
I'm playing Rust tomorrow. It's a survival game where everyone's mean and I hate them. Hey, a box. Just metal and a snap trap.
I think the next trip is to the launch pad. And we need to get a sleeping bag set up over there so that we can get raided.
Hey, found a green key card.
Congrats, dude. Now we have 3 of them.
I also have an SMG body. Okay, that's not that good.
Oh, yeah, it's not good unless you have the fucking patterns to make an SMG.
No.
There's a, if you look on the map, to the south, there's this thing that's connected to the outpost, like by the road. I think it's in a train yard, and there's a locked crate there. I looked that up. Apparently, there's a bunch of scientists around it, and it's like the crate drops that used to happen from planes. So we should like make an effort. In fact, let's do that instead of going to the launch pad. Did you go there?
Okay. Amara, it's like high school if everyone was fucking like killing you for no reason.
So I'm crossing over the mountain right now to the Oxy gas station. I have a flashlight on, so...
Do I hear a helicopter?
I can see you running across the land.
Oh, I see
Your
you.
torch.
It's not even my torch. I stole your candle hats. Oh, they're dead. Damn it. Don't do that to me. Oh.
Rock. You look so dumb with that diving mask. Okay.
I look fantastic.
Great team, stop! What are you doing?
What do you want?
Did you get an invite?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
There we go. Okay, so now you're green and I'm green, and like if you hit G, you can see both of us on the mini map. How do I drop this? And here's some arrows. Here's a bunch of mushrooms.
Mushroom Lord. Thank you for the crossbow without any arrows. I'm just gonna work on base building.
Was there a scientist over here that you saw?
There was one by the truck that was on the road in G7.
What the fuck? Jesus. Are you there, dude? Hello?
I'm there, hello.
Was there a scientist over here somewhere?
Yeah, and by the truck in G7.
Oh, sweet, I found a fucking sword. Yeah, there are a lot easier ways to get wood.
By the way, there's a recycler at the gas station if you didn't know.
There's a what?
There's a recycler at the gas station.
Oh, I didn't know, but I'm just gonna drop this stuff off anyway.
I'll grab it. I'll start doing recycling runs for a bit.
We should go get the watch crate first.
I am not prepared for that. Drinking water.
Yeah.
I am dehydrating.
Look in the box.
Gotcha.
Would you take the tech trash out of here? The targeting computer, the semiotic body, metal pipes, spring. If you're gonna do runs, take that stuff out of here. Also get rid of the flares. Bring back whatever the fuck the flares would be. We also don't need a high external wooden gate.
That's what you think. But I'll be the one laughing when they
Yeah,
can't get past our gate.
You can build it then.
Where are they gonna go? You move so slow with the flippers on.
Also, you can't get rid of empty cans anymore. Like they don't salvage in the fucking thing. I mean, whose bright idea that was, but now they're fucking useless.
You gotta melt them down. Turn them into frags.
You left some stuff here that you were gonna salvage.
My inventory's full.
Okay, I'm gonna head over and try to get that locked container way the fuck far to the south to the water treatment plant. Yeah. When you're done with your salvaging runs, you should see if we can upgrade the workshops and get like 2 and 3 and get a table for patterns.
Okay.
Once we get workshop 3 up and running, we can actually start experimenting and trying to find the stuff for it. We should go hang out in an actual server instead of a phone call.
That's
Yeah.
what I was doing. I got a blueprint, hello? For stone barricades, great. my server. Guess I'll turn push to talk on. Guess I'll turn push to talk on.
Sorry. But, like, I know that Nathan invited a couple of people. Yeah, large furnace disk for Blueprint. Nathan invited a few people, and, like I said that I was going to be available, so I'm going to try to be available today, and then when they don't show up, or whatever, then I can just be like, alright, well, your guys didn't show up, so... Also, I think Pigu and somebody else were going to make a thing, so... But then I didn't hear anything back from them, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Pigu still hasn't slept. How do you upgrade it? Biz, how do you upgrade the thing?
You build the new ones. So you have to, like, if you open up your stuff and you go to, I think it's under build or just common. And when you scroll down, like, there's different levels of workshop. Like, there's workshop or workbench 2 and workbench 1 and workbench 3. So we need to get all three built up in basically like within that are close to each other. And then we also need the table that lets you learn blueprints. Oh, the box is gone. Shit, this guy must have gotten it.
Alright, we have level 2 now.
Nice. Well, I think instead of trekking over there, I guess I'll just trek over to the launch site. To see if I can find any elite boxes over there.
Do I just have to, like, beat the other workbench to get rid of it? Biz, do I just have to, like, beat the other workbench to get rid of it?
I don't want you to get rid of it.
Oh, you just need, like...
You need the workbench 1 to make something, workbench 2 to make something, workbench 3 to make something.
Oh, that's
But
pretty stupid.
I don't think workbench 3 works for workbench 1 though. So, although I could be wrong about that, that's definitely something we should like test out later. Because if I am wrong about that, man, that would be awesome.
connection.
You should put your stream thingy in the chat.
Why is your player naked?
I should do what?
Put your stream in the chat. In the server chat. Are you not seeing the conversation with this guy?
Hang on, I'm talking to my mom. The game starts off the player naked and you have to find clothes and stuff. Because it's a survival game. You can turn nudity on, I have it censored. Especially because I'm streaming. So.
You want your regular?
Yeah. Alright, what?
I was telling him that you stream. You should put your stream in the chat. Also, I found you a hazmat suit.
Who are you telling that?
I'm telling you that.
No, who are you telling that I stream?
The guy on the server.
Oh,
Look at the freaking server chat.
I don't know how.
Hit enter and like look left.
Oh, I have chat off.
We'll turn it back on. And then like post your fucking stream to this guy.
Alright, I'm gonna make another run.
Promotion!
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I'm at the water treatment plant, but I'm not going to be here for very long. If you head over here, you can come pick up the hazmat suit you found,
I have a full inventory.
if you want it.
I have a full inventory right now. And I'm like halfway in between places. Omer, what do you like, Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy? You use the whole shoe? The shoe of punishment or whatever the hell it's called? Alright, we have here. I might not be talking to Biz that much because push to talk makes me want to kill myself, so.
Found a revolver.
Hey Dark Wolf. What's up? Hey Biz, he's in my chat. Nice.
Welcome to the stream, man. Wolf. Oh, this is a red door. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I got excited. I was wrong. There's a fuse box here, though.
Ah! I'm gonna choke on a mint chocolate chip.
You shouldn't do that. It's not good for you.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
I found a scope.
Can you salvage tarps? I don't even know. Amara, stop outing me as an abuser. That's... I don't like that.
I now have a scope crossbow.
Recycle, it takes 10 fucking years. Alright, no more fuckery with barrels. We don't have time for this. Omer, shut up. If you're gonna call me a woman beater, then at least like give me bits. I know it's like a really short distance, but I'm angry that it takes so long to walk back to base. I'm very impatient. The walk takes so long. What does it take to make the third level or whatever? A lot of stuff. Okay. Not even gonna deal with that.
You said that we have rank 2, right?
Yep. Oops, no, give me the wood. Alright, I'm gonna go work on building some stuff on my own. I'm gonna build myself a nice little spot. I don't know where I want to put it. Build it across the road. This is a military checkpoint. State your business. I'm gonna build it over here.
By the way, you should make yourself some burlap stuff if you don't have any other clothes.
Biz, I'm living free.
Living free as the naked man.
I should probably make it like 5 by 5.
Alright, I'm gonna head over northeast and then east over towards the fucking pad. See if any of the elite boxes are up. Although usually they have jack fucking shit in them, but they have a chance of spawning good stuff. I'd like to take out the APC one of these days. Learn how to craft grenades and rockets and throw them at the damn thing.
There's not really that many people on, so I don't really feel like it's worth airlocking the base entirely.
How close are we to making rank 3 of the thing?
It's gonna be a bit.
It needs like 1,000 scrap, I think.
Let's see if I airlock. I don't have that much space, so I might It's not worth it. I don't care. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's airlock. I don't care. We'll do it. No balls. Don't clip me over. Stop. Why you bullying me? Can't afford it. I'm already out of wood. Unbelievable. I have to go get more.
Huh. There's an unmarked monument in L12.
Nice. Fucking push to talk. Swear to God.
I do not know what the fuck this is. I don't even know how the hell you get into this fucking ladder. What a weird fucking place.
Oh, I could have played RimWorld today. I forgot. I was on a RimWorld kick last night. That would have been fun. I might go live again later, like really later, like middle of the night late, and stream some D&D stuff. Because I'm working on a little baby boy campaign for Biz's stuff. This is not how you cut down a tree. I can actually absolutely confirm that this is not how you cut down a tree ever. But I guess if it works. Hey, I gotta wait for this to load. I have to Alt-Tab to look. Wolf, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Sorry about the mic noise, I was shifting. I've been having some trouble recently because I had my mic clipped to like a little end table thing, and it's like starting to come apart. So it's like really shaky. Even like slightly moving my wrist makes the thing shake.
What are you doing now, Ember?
Building.
Oh, you're just building with like wood bases and stuff?
Yeah,
And stone?
correct. Correct.
Is it in the same place?
No, I built this out in the field.
You built it where?
I built it out in the field because there's not a whole lot of space there.
Is it like within the same like square area stuff?
It's across the road in G7.
Okay. I would upgrade it to stone like as quickly as possible after you have it built, by the way.
I plan on it. I also plan on airlocking it.
Airlocking it?
It's when you have 2 layers of walls on the bottom floor so that they can't, so if they break through one wall, they have another one.
Oh. Well, this is like a noob server. It's not a hyper PvP server.
Still.
Build yourself a fortress. Honestly, I feel like you should have built it closer to the launch pad or the military tunnels or something like that. That area over there is a very like not good area to build an actual base.
It's my home, damn it. You're the boss of me, Amara.
Yeah, I usually pick lower pop servers, Wolf, because I prefer them. Like when I play this game, I usually play it just to like explore the new stuff they put in it. I'm not a big fan of the PvP.
Yeah, I don't like the PvP either because everyone in this game is fucking angry. Ah, I didn't mean to upgrade that to stone, but whatever. I'm out of wood anyway. I might as well go straight to stone, I guess. Not even waste wood. Oh. I'm out of stone now. God damn it. Probably should have gotten some more stone to make sure I could make backup tools.
Alright. A fucking wolf with a launch pad for some reason. The shops are actually new to me. I haven't played on a server that had the shops, or since the shops were added.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a shop is.
Or like the key cards or any of that stuff. It's all new.
It's all new to me too. I usually get pissed off and stop playing Rust like after I die for the 5th time just trying to like leave my house.
I got the blueprint for it. I'll probably just build one. Also, 350 scrap is a shit ton.
Yeah, but if you're having shit blueprint luck, then it might be worth it.
Yeah.
Can I have rock, please? Hello? Scarp. I'm gonna make another axe. Biz, are you running around a G6?
No. That's probably him. He just said
Oh,
hi.
it's Wolf. Oh my god.
I'm currently like building a sleeping bag over by the launch pad.
My heart is beating so fast. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Papa bless. I love it. Based God Wolf. I heard a gunshot. It's probably Wolf shooting a scientist or something, if I had to guess. How many shots does it take, Wolf? What are you shooting?
Oh, is he trying to kill a scientist?
Yeah, I'm listening to him like empty like 2 mags into a scientist.
They do take a lot to fucking kill, I will say.
Oh my god, he despawned. That's a rip. I had a lot of wood, but it's still not enough, so...
Alright. I'm actually going to try to make it for one of the riskier crates because I have 2 hazmat suits. So I went outside, created a sleeping bag, dropped the other hazmat suit down, and now I'm going to head back in and see if I can loot both of the elite crates. I'm not going to bother trying to get to the top of the station because fucking radiation is bullshit.
If only you could wear 2 hazmat suits at the same time.
Dude, seriously, I'm really annoyed that, like, there are areas that are so radiated that you can't even fucking deal with them, even with the hazmat suit. Here, it hits the crap out of me.
Just get
Come on,
good.
man. Huh?
Just get good.
You get good. You've never tried to loot this building.
It's because looting is hard.
Fucking APC roaming the grounds outside and then fucking inside the main building. There's a giant, like, just huge amounts of radiation. Bullshit.
So salty.
Oh, holy shit, there's a horse out here. I've never seen a horse in this game.
Kill it, there could be none.
I don't have any weapons on me because I'm going in for looting and I don't want to die and like lose all my shit. So I dropped it all off.
I should probably build a door. And a tool cupboard. Got a tool cupboard and then... That was like all of my wood. Damn it.
They drop green cards and weapon pieces. They drop some decent loot. But, yeah. I'm kind of disappointed with it as well. Mostly what I've gotten out of them is just flares. But I use a crossbow, and so, like, they're killing them is really easy and simple, so it's not like it's a pain.
Just finished my ice cream. Take your time. Alright. Probably put it on the second floor.
What the shit? The elite crate is not up. Wolf, did you loot the launch pad already?
Wolf, are you a launchpad looter? You monster.
Weird, the elite crate is down.
Hello there.
Yeah, I don't go into the main building because the main building kills you with radiation even if you wear a hazmat suit.
On the metal. Hiya! Give me more. Ooh.
That moment when you get spotted by the APC and you've got cannonballs flying over your head.
Just dodge, nerd.
I did dodge, I didn't die. But it was like, oh shit!
Hello, Estonia.
Ouch. It saw me for a second. And shot another one. Yeah, have fun with that, Wolf. I'm not gonna fuck with the helicopter.
Biz will never help you. I'm sorry. He's a rude boy. My butt hurts.
I found a diving tank cam.
Hell yeah. I am Scuba Lord. No, the scuba stuff's it's garbage. I'm just an idiot, and I wear it all. That's why I have a permanent scuba mask on, because I'm stupid.
You gotta be shitting me. This is a fucking locked door? Ugh. How do we even get down from here? Bunch of bullshit. I wonder where the fucking thing is anyway. Super annoying. Well, Launchpad is a bus, so I'm gonna come back here. But no, there's a button, like if you have the fuse box up, then you can just push the button and it opens the door. But that door didn't used to have a button there. And I'm just annoyed because when I was reading about this update, he was like, yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch of bonus loot. Well, guess what? That didn't used to have a fucking door there.
Salty boy.
I'm super annoyed.
Somebody needs to play some Siege.
You need to, like, know and not play Siege.
He's just jealous.
Okay, where's the, this some of the doors, yeah, like the big ones that like are steel and shit. But there's other ones where like if you just have the fuse box turned on, then they activate. You just push a button and it opens.
God damn it. Stupid big ass rock. I'm gonna make another pickaxe. Just in case. Come on.
The room smells like mint chocolate chip aspirin.
Whoa. Don't sniff my food, dog. I will fight you to the death. To the home. Hiya! Look at that. Give me that. I need a furnace. Got all this metal ore and shit. So beautiful. Right, door. There should be two of them. Three doors.
Hey Cam,
Yeah.
I found a base in, or maybe this is the stone quarry. It looks like a person's base though. In like P12.
That's very far away from me.
Is this your house, Wolf? Stone structure in P12. Yep, it's definitely someone's house. It's got the door locks on it. It's got two different entrances, and it's kind of like a hexagon built out of stone. It's P12, just southeast of the launch pad. I am definitely not ready to deal with the military tunnels yet. Hey Cameron.
Yeah.
Open the map and look east.
I see.
I'm on my way to you. You should like go check that out.
I still don't have clothes.
Huh?
I still don't have clothes.
I didn't have clothes either when I went and took on scientists. All you need is a crossbow, which I gave you.
And no ammo.
Well, then go craft some. It takes stone and wood. Yeah, I know. That's what I was just telling him. Like, he should go over there and like get the fucking lockbox. I'm heading up to it right now. But the downside to it is that usually there's a bunch of scientists and a heli there. So, and then it takes like 15 minutes of hacking to unlock it. And I don't know like how hard it's gonna be to do or whatever. So.
It's a bad spot. I couldn't see.
Scientists are just as easy to see at night.
I'm sorry, I'm eating. You have a pet turkey, Evan? Nice. Hmm. Can't afford to place. Okay. I'm gonna sit until it's daytime, because it's too dark. Tell spooky campfire stories in chat.
I'm about an hour, Cameron. I'm gonna take a break and help this guy go over his character sheet stuff.
Okay. Sure. Hit me with the spookiness, Evan.
And then to answer your question, Wolf, no, I don't think that it's just players. It's like that's the airdrops. Those are like the plane drops. The lockboxes are something that a helo drops, and like a bunch of scientists are there, and you have to kill the scientists, and then to open the box, you have to hack into the lockbox. At least that's what I was reading. I don't know if it got changed from the point that I was reading it to now, but yeah.
Incredibly spooky, Evan. Thank you. Can it be daytime yet?
I haven't had too much of a problem with them myself. At least not so far.
Here, make shoes. Shoes
But
are
I've
great.
also never done the lockbox yet, so I don't know what that's gonna be like.
I am attractive as hell. PP out.
Also mildly disturbed because I
Scuba
don't
diver
see any
boy.
scientists. Maybe I was wrong.
I hate that. Not how shadows work. Hmm. I was trying to see if I broke the game and was like, could have
Well,
light on both sides of
I've
the wall.
begun hacking it.
Madman.
Takes 15 fucking minutes though, so. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off at our base.
No.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a bear, dude. Bears are scary.
No, he's listening to me eat mozzarella sticks.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Wolf, if it's not your jam, but it's eating stream time. I should demolish my stone walls and just make them wood. This is a survival game where like everything you make looks like garbage, including all the scraps and stuff. So like, who polished this wood? Yeah, they can burn the walls, but like, stone is a lot more annoying to get. Did I say you could come in?
This is my house too.
Go authorize yourself in the cabinet upstairs.
But there's a fire in the doorway.
Jump over it. It was pitch black. It was pitch black, and I couldn't figure out where to put it, so I just put it down.
Alright, I'm now authorized.
We need stone.
I want to move this. Like, such a terrible occasion to put campfire. Let me see. Where's your hazmat suit? Yeah, there's a hazmat suit. And then here's your 600-second diving tank.
so dark.
What we actually need right now is we need like crates to put stuff in because I have a full inventory. Let's see here.
Evan, I know
Large
they didn't think of that. Shut up.
box. Where are you gonna have storage? Is it gonna be on the second floor?
Yeah, second floor.
Where do you want me to place this large box? Put a hazmat suit on, you naked piece of crap.
No, that means I'll have to lose my goggles.
Yes, you will.
I'm Goggle Lord.
Well, make yourself some fucking pants.
You know you like it.
Where do you want the box? You didn't tell me where you want the box.
Put it like in line with the foundation so that I can still build walls. Like there.
Right there. Okay.
I just want to make it so that I can still build walls behind it and stuff. You can put it on the edge too if you want. Jesus.
Also pick up deployed objects while the hammer is equipped. Does the hammer let you pick up the workshops?
I don't know.
Let me look it up. The answer to that question is no. You cannot pick up workbenches. That sucks. So we'll just have to build new ones. We should start by building a tier 3 one and see if you can use it as a tier 1 and a tier 2 because then it takes up so much less room.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stretching. My stomach hurts a little bit. Hey, yeah. Target
Where
practice.
the fuck is our base over here?
Hey, yeah. I want to make it stick in a wall. I don't know if that is like plausible though.
Did you move any of the stuff for the base that was over here?
Nope.
I'm so confused. Where the fuck is it? Maybe I'm not far up enough?
I think I just saw him going around the corner. No, I'm not gonna throw this at him. That would be very rude.
Ah, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, he got it. I love how quickly you can crouch. Okay. Dude, I'm glad you're liking it, Evan. That's nice. RimWorld is really good. You're pretty much set now. Wood is really important, but so is steel and stuff. Hopefully you have a healthy amount of steel and shit, or you can just buy it from people, but it's pretty expensive. But luckily, if you build an orbital trade beacon, in a comms console, anything in the range of the orbital trade beacon, you can wait for a trading ship to come over, and then you can sell anything that's in the range of that.
Where the fuck is my bed? Did you use the bed?
No, there's no bed up here.
What?
No, there's no bed up here.
What the hell did I do with the bed?
What does it take
I
to
don't-
build one?
Well, I was gonna use it to build, to like learn to build them, but now I don't know where the fuck it went. It was in the large box, but now it's not, so.
Research table. Hmm.
I guess we'll just have to make do with sleeping bags. Can't people place C4 underneath at the bottom and then just get up through there?
I do not know, but I think I might be able to build walls, like, on the sides of the foundations. Let me check. Perhaps not.
It's fine. Also, the upkeep to this place is gonna be fucking massive. Because you built a huge fucking place.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's a hell yeah.
Oh, upkeep is off? Are you sure it's off? Because I have an upkeep timer in my workbench.
Yeah, we have only a day until our materials runs out, which means that it's not.
Yeah, and it was saying building decaying when I didn't have anything in it.
It's supposed to be a no decay server, but like there's a lot of servers that claim that, and like none of them actually are. So, what is this? Oh, high quality metal ore.
Oh, so it just won't actually decay at all, but it just says it does.
Oh, that's good. Well, probably we should pull the materials out here then. Building decay. Oh no. Okay, so. How much scrap do we need for a tier 3 thing?
Yeah, Evan, you get a
1,000 metal fragments,
AI that gives you an
1250
AI
scrap,
code, but you have to go
100
get
high
it.
quality metal. And then we also need a research table.
Yeah, Biz, I put this twig wall down and it's not decaying or anything at all.
Okay. Stone fireplace. So we need. So there are 3 things that I want to build for us to have in the center area. I want to build the workbench, and I want to build the blueprint table, and I want to build. I want to build those 2 things in a large stone furnace. And I don't think we have enough room, like right here. We might need to extend to like the left and right side of this door. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can.
And then, so yeah, like these 6 squares then is going to be where I'm going to put the workbench, the stone furnace, and the blueprint thing. And I'm going to work on getting the workbench up. So, let's see, how many scraps do we have? 700, and we need 1,000. No, we need 1,250. And then we need 100 high quality metal. We got 67. What was the last thing we needed? Metal fragments. We need 1,000 metal frags. We got 500. So it looks like we need a bunch of metal and some scrap. I'm gonna go and take some of this stuff to the gas station. The gas station has a thing, right?
Yep. It's in the garage that's halfway open. You can just crouch under the door.
Okay. Salvage these fucking stupid diving fins.
No, they're mine.
Yeah, I'm not actually taking them.
You better not.
Do you have? I hope you don't have the fucking diving thing on your back because I think that only lasts 600 seconds.
No, it's not on right now.
Where did you put it? Oh, it's just probably in there.
Yeah, it's just in my inventory. I am Diver Lord. Hear me roar.
I'm actually gonna head to the airfield instead, and then I will deal with this stuff later. Also, you should probably like make a code lock and put it on the door.
Gotta figure out how.
It's in your inventory stuff. You can do it.
Code lock. Ah. Metal frags, okay. I'm gonna make 2 and then I'm not gonna bother with the third door. My crossbow is not loading my arrows.
Hit R.
I knew that.
Yeah, it has to be manually reloaded.
Sorry, old Yellow. We're gonna have to put you down. Alright, see ya, fucker.
I'm gonna head back over to the airfield. Guess what I found?
Huh?
On a wetsuit.
Yes!
You're gonna get yourself this complete diving set. The wetsuit, the flippers, the goggles. I don't actually know what the complete set is either. I also don't know what you can find underneath. It's actually kind of interesting. It's an interesting question. Wonder what you can actually get.
Alright, so we have 2 code locks. The first one's password is 6969 and the second one's password is 4200.
Can you DM me in Discord and pin it?
Yeah.
Because he's streaming. Besides, it's not like you're gonna remember tomorrow anyway.
I'm just saying it out loud.
I
'Cause I
got
don't really
a
care.
4x zoom scope. So I now have a really badass crossbow that has a flashlight and a scope.
In the wood. Ooh, what's that? Pump shotgun. It's kind of shitty. Hey, pickaxe. Ooh, the demon mace.
Do you want an armored double door, Cam?
Sure.
Okay. What's this? A heavy plate helmet.
Oh, you can see it flying. That's cool. Border. Alright. I don't know, I kind of want to get off. Play something else. Hello? I don't want the sulfur. Well, I'm right near my base, might as well grab it. Unit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Airlock Lord. I really should build a lock there. Otherwise this airlock makes no sense. Fuck it, I'll make one. That's the wrong thing, I don't want that. Get out of here.
Congrats, man, you're getting all the airdrops, because I haven't heard a single thing yet. Although granted, I'm in like the bowels of the airfield right now. If you find, I would appreciate it if you found any like guns that you already have to like send them our way so that we can get the blueprints for them.
I don't really care, there's nothing to shoot. I should plant some hemp.
So I opened up I hit the fuse box and I opened up the green door for the airfield, by the way, Cam. I'm currently, like, looting it.
Yeet.
Apparently there's another door inside this door that has to be opened. Like, what the fuck? Oh, here it is. Never mind. I have a second fuse box. I can use this. Maybe this is the best.
Wolf, I have
Oh,
no
it's a
idea.
blue room, and I don't have a blue key.
Wolf,
Okay.
I have no idea how easy it'll be to get into my base. I have no fucking clue. I'm shit.
But good to know. There's a blue room in the armory underneath the fucking base. And it has a shit ton of stuff in it. Like, I can look through the window. There's like 5 boxes in there.
Let's see if I can hit Biz from here. Yeet! Yeah, I'm gonna pretend
Ooh, I found a semi-automatic pistol. Fuck yeah. Nice. Two C4s? It'd be nice if you were able to, if we could have one of the C4s. It was made of stone? What are you talking about?
Oh, Wolf, are you talking about the base that Biz found earlier?
Oh, yeah. It's, southeast of the launch pad, I think?
What's it made of?
Stone? I don't know. I've never done any raiding, so I have no idea if that would be good or not. But yeah, I found like an M1 or an M1911 looking pistol cam.
Hell yeah. I love them.
I don't have any C4, and I probably wouldn't blow it up on that anyway. Like we aren't even close to the point where we can raid yet. I want to. I need to get the blueprints for all of that stuff before I go and raid anything. We don't even have a level 3 workshop yet.
Yeah, I have no idea for anything we're doing. My experience on Rust is either joining a populated server and getting spawn killed over and over again, or joining a less populated server and then getting bored because there's nothing to do.
Well, there's plenty to do. Get your fucking blueprints up, Cameron. Jesus.
Oh, it makes a metal sound. That's nice. Hey, you can see it in there. Need a scissor lift so I can go work on the power lines. I'm gonna take some stuff to recycle. No. I think that's fine. I kinda wanted to bring them.
Oh yeah, I got the lockbox. Yeah, and there wasn't any scientists around it. It was just like a thing that, like, I hit the button and then I had to wait 15 minutes and then I was able to loot it.
Ugh. I missed.
Well, you should fucking go to it and, like, loot it then, man. If it's there, you know? What is this? I found a drop box. Huh.
I got a blueprint for a stone fireplace.
Yeah, that's what I have one of those as well. That was one of the things that I wanted to go up top. One of the 3 things I want to go up top is the stone furnace.
It didn't say furnace, it just said fireplace.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm into it. I'm gonna be a homemaker.
I mean, that's basically all that you've done so far.
Yep.
Which, I guess, whatever.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Yeet. We out here. Is this thing still gonna kill me if I get near it? No, we're good. Got a small planter box blueprint that'll be good for growing hemp and stuff.
Those are actually really useful for growing stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I don't remember exactly what is really good to grow, but yeah, those are good for growing stuff.
Hemp farmers, baby.
There's also a large planter box as well that you can end up getting.
Hey, this stuff respawned. Nice.
Hey Wolf, how did you check how many players were on the server? Well, yeah, I know that you said that, but how? Like, how did you check receipts? Oh, okay. I see. And then you go salvage all of this stuff again, and then you go drop off.
We got 500 more frags and 150 more scrap.
Nice. I'm also going to be bringing in a bunch of stuff, so... Where did you get it? Did you just go to the gas station or something?
Yeah, I just went to the gas station.
Nice. So that means we should have the level 3 workstation after I come back, which is going to be in like the next 5 minutes or so. Because I'm just now salvaging.
Just leaving my doors open. I don't care. There's like one other person on the server.
Yeah, and I'm bringing in 400 scrap.
Oh wait, shit.
But let me know if you hear the airplane cam, because I haven't heard the airplane at all.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna grab a green key card and I'm gonna go to the harbor.
Do you have any fuse boxes?
Yeah, but I don't know how to use them.
Okay, so you have to find. I'll just come with you. Just wait for me. So what you have to do is you have to find where the fuse box is in the harbor, and you have to know where the room is that it's going to unlock. And what you want to do is you want to put the fuse box in there, but you only have a limited time. There's a window, and then after you've put it in there, you need to head immediately over there to.
Yeah, Wolf, he knows Big Furnace. I know Big Fireplace, but he's the Furnace boy.
Yeah, I know how to build it, although it doesn't really matter. Like that'll be the last thing you build most likely.
Got all this shit. Nothing to do with it.
Why don't I see you on the map? That's weird. Maybe I'm just not close enough.
I see you.
I don't see your dot. Like if I open the map, I can see you, but usually I can see your green dot when I look over there.
Oh, I can't see you either.
Yeah, like I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Oh hell yes, I found a jacket. Fuck yes.
I found a rug.
I don't care about a fuck. Jacket though, that's useful as shit right there. That's gonna be super good.
Fuck yeah, we got a cool rug now. Fuck you, we got a cool rug now. It's out in the entrance.
Okay.
Fucking, this stuff's unorganized.
Um. Shit. I found pickles.
The madman. Oops, no.
Oh, I can see your green dot now.
Oops.
I feel like diving masks are way too common. I found like 8 of them at this point.
I'm the dive lord, I call them to me.
I've like just started throwing them away because they take up inventory space that I need for other things.
I want to wear a bunch of them with like extendable straps so that I just have a really long face.
They make you sick, really? Like if you wear them all the time?
Here's the fuse box. Never mind, I put it away.
Just bring it with us. I have 2 on me as well, so we need another of these damn crates. You large wooden crate. Wait a minute. Doesn't have a fucking space again. Let's put all the raw resources in this like left crate. So frags and stone and wood and all that, gunpowder, low-grade fuel. No, that's the right. Wood goes in the left crate.
I might be a little dyslexic.
The wetsuit is in the right crate, by the way, if you'd rather have it in your inventory. So is the double. You might want to wait to like use the armor double door and instead like get the pattern for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way to travel.
Where to put this, maybe like right here. So I guess the middle crate now is gonna be raw resources. You're such a douche. You're such a douche. Dude.
I'm the scuba lord.
You're the lord of fucking something. Alright, and then I need to figure out where to salvage. I'm gonna salvage these and this and these fucking burlap boots. I don't even want to salvage this, it should just be gone.
Here, who are you crunching? Close your mouth.
Salvage this. Alright, I've got 2 fuse boxes. Let's go to the harbor. Loot everything you can on your way there. Like all of this stuff. You should always be looting this stuff. We're already in a team. That was actually part of the reason why like we got on was because I wanted to test out the team function. See how it works. And it's actually kind of cool. Like I really like it.
Tell Nathan to get the fuck on.
You tell him to get the fuck on.
Scientist. Are you
Oh,
cool?
yeah. How many arrows do I have? I have 1 arrow. So I kind
have
of
multiple.
how many?
I have 25.
Can you give me like, I don't know, 8 of them? And then we can attack his ass. Have you killed a scientist yet?
No. I accidentally dropped all of them.
I'm also okay with that, and then like I can just parcel it out if you don't know how. Alright, nice. Okay, so yeah. Just give me a second to get in position before you start like killing him. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Careful, you don't want him to spot you.
Got him.
Is he down? Okay. He had a green card on him. Nice.
At least we know he was legal. Biz, are you cool with Wolf joining the team?
I don't care. Although he has to like actually come to us and like stuff, so it'll have to be later. Because right now we're trying to get to the harbor. Although if you want to meet us at the harbor, well, you're welcome to.
Yeah, the harbor's like C9 or something, or no, it's like B10. My inventory's full.
Just look in there and see if there's anything that's like kind of shitty, like burlap socks or something, and get rid of that. Or like water bottles. Just like the small shitty stuff that like doesn't even really matter. Also sometimes like eating food works to clear out your inventory. Alright, what are we doing here? We're going right. Yeah, it's funny, like I don't even care about the base building aspect of this. Like usually my bases are outside and not even like I don't even build a foundation or anything. And I'll just make use of like hidden stashes in places for like really valuable stuff, but I'll just leave my stuff out in the open. Like if somebody wants to grab a bunch of my shit, they can. Because like my really valuable stuff is on me, and I'm usually pretty good at like finding a place to hide.
By the way, Biz, do you know about alt looking?
Alt looking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like how you're running in one direction and you can use it to look around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just use stashes when I need to hide my gun. Nice. I found another fuse box.
Nice.
So I got 3 fuse boxes on me.
If
You
you,
really
come
need
over
to find. You really need to find a blue card, man.
if you come over here, I'll show you where this keycard door is.
I'm on my way. We need to find the fuse box, though.
I need to stop.
We're at the harbor, by the way, Wolf.
Oh, I have another rug. Absolute madman.
Well, I don't have one yet, and I want to get into that armory room. We have like 5 green cards. We're good on green cards.
We're the most.
We are very, yeah, I was gonna say we're very legal. I'm gonna go use the recycler. You should try to find where the fucking thing is.
I'm gonna drop some stuff on you then.
Okay. Part of the problem with this is I only have 6 slots, so just FYI.
That's all I had. On average, how far away is the fuse box from the door?
I don't know. Like I've only ever done the armory one or the airport one. So. But it looks like a sparking thing, and you can go up to it and open it, and there's only like 1 slot to put something in.
I'm gonna investigate. Well, there's lots of tower things. Sniper guard tower.
I don't know what you're talking about, Wolf. Are you talking about getting a blue card?
I'm asking him about where the fuse box is.
Oh, for the harbor?
Yeah,
Where's the door at?
over here. This isn't it. I just saw something glowing in here, so I want to look at what it is.
That's the fuse box. So toss in your fuse thing, and then let's go to the door. Okay, then you just like, oh, it's not on.
The fuck?
Why isn't this on? That might be, that fuse box that we found might be to a different door than this one. Did you put a fuse in it?
Yeah. I took it back.
We didn't turn it on. No, put it back in, put it back in. There was a switch here that we had to turn on. Yeah, just like what he said.
Oh. Is it on now?
Did you put it in?
Yeah, I put it in.
There we go, now it's on.
I'm in.
Alright, let's see if there's a... Oh, found a blue key card. Yes!
I got a flame turret.
Nice! This is a very small room. The armory below the fucking airport is a lot bigger. Alright, well now that we have a blue key card, I want to go to the airfield again, and I want to open that last room and see if I can find a red key card. Although I don't even know where the hell the red rooms are located. But we should loot the rest of this place while we're here.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like kind of barren. There's nothing over here.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Alright, well, that's that, I guess.
I need a flashlight.
I put one in the boxes. I have a weapon attachment. So,
Okay.
and once we get, like, that's actually what we should do next. I'm gonna go to the airfield. But what you should do is you should see if we have the scraps for a level 3 workshop, and then go to the level 2 workshop up on the hill, make the level 3 one, and then place it in our base. In like that 3 square zone that we're gonna do the setup on. And then once you have that, then what we want to do is we want to get that blueprint thing up, which is the table. What is it called? Let's see what the actual name of it is. The research table. Oi!
Yeah.
I got a pistol, motherfucker.
You shot at me when we first met.
You didn't even have any reaction to it either.
Because I knew it was you, and I also know that it's Rust, so even if it's not you, I'm going to die. I can hear you walking towards me. It's so dark, he's my only guiding light. Biz, stop going off the road. You're my only guiding light. I'm just warning into trees now that you went into the wilderness.
Yeah, I don't know where you live, dude. I also don't have a base. Like, I just live with them who have the base.
It's so dark. God.
Well, we also live at the airfield. And I don't ever hear any of that shit. Like, we live really close to the airfield.
Like 2 squares away.
Although, honestly, if I was going to build a base, I would have built it closer to, like, the military tunnels or the launch pad. That's actually also a better place than where we built, because that's really close to the dome. The dome is actually, like, probably the most lucrative thing to loot as well, because it always has 4 of those military boxes up top.
Shit. I'm gonna fuel.
Yeah, you're at a cross section for those 3. That's nice. That's a good location unless you die, and then you don't. And if you don't have like stuff, because if you don't have stuff and you die, then yeah, it's not good.
I can't see anything. I'm just fucking wandering around in the dark.
Well, go upstairs and get a flashlight.
I'm trying to. I couldn't get up the stairs. Okay.
I found the flashlight. Damn it.
Fuck you.
That's funny.
So have you been looking?
Stop it.
Have you
It's
been
blinding.
looking?
No more. Alright, let me put our resources away here. Hardwood, pot, bags. No, I don't need to carry this on me. Oh, this is not raw resource though.
You have so much water, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cook the
And
food.
everything else I have on me is like. So.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the airfield. When it gets light out, will you build the level 3 workshop?
I'll do it now. I'm just gonna cook some food real quick.
Oh yeah, because you have a flashlight now. Sure, if you want to. I'm gonna, like, be getting there the long way around, so it'll take me just a bit to get there, but yeah.
I don't think we have enough scraps. Oh wait, we might.
We should.
I didn't realize I had a full stack.
Yeah, it's 1250, I think.
Yeah, we should have enough then. I'll go make sure.
And then you just have to go to the workshop too, and then build it, and then it'll be in your inventory, and then place it in our place. And I'm hoping that it will work for the level 2 and level 1 workshops, because that'd be bad. That'd be awesome. But it's gonna be a pain in the ass if it's not, because then we'll probably have to build like another layer to the house. Not that that's a big deal since there's no fucking decay. Like you can just build a massive mansion.
Alright, I'm building it. I'm going over to the place now so I can place it.
Alright. The next thing we need to build is that research table and then a stone furnace. Are you at the airfield, Wolf? Is that you? I'll assume that's you since you just got a flashlight. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew you wanted to be in the team. There, I just invited you. Did you get the invite? I don't know how to accept. I only know how to invite somebody. Ember, how did you accept being on the team?
He's in.
Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Okay, now like shoot, because I want to do this alone. I'll probably head over to your place after I'm done with this, Wolf. What square on the map, like in the grid, what square is your base located in?
Can you hear me over voice if we're in a thing? Alright, I'll take that as a no.
I6. Oh, L6?
No. I should go recycle.
Yeah, no worries. I'll head there after I'm done with this.
That's that MIT 11. Let's go. Hiya!
Oh boy. Hey Cameron, guess what I just found?
What?
Red key card.
Hell yeah.
Also, like, the blue base in here had like 8 chests. I found a landmine.
Dark died.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Were you in the airbase? Actually, you're probably close enough that you can grab gear and get here, so I don't need to grab your stuff.
More like the bear base.
I need to watch out for that bear myself, because I'm fucking in the airbase. Yeah.
Should we invite Dark to the Discord?
If you want to. I don't have a problem with it.
Dark, there's a link to the Discord, like in the channel feed right below the video player. Not my Discord. There's one for one called All the Things. That's the link, by the way.
Yeah, right now we're in all the things. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's after an hour. I'm gonna have to go. Let me get back and drop off some of the stuff. Oh, dude, Ember, there's an airdrop being dropped right close to our base.
Oh shit, I'm at the gas station right now. I'll try and hurry back. I don't see it.
It is. Which direction is this? It's east. It's east from the airfield.
Oh,
I didn't see the airplane, but I noticed the drop when I got out of here.
If it's east of the airfield, then it's in the opposite direction. Our base is west of the airfield.
Oh, oops. It's in a direction of the airfield. Is that better?
There you go.
It looks like this guy is playing League of Legends though, so once he hops in, then I'll probably hop out.
Okay.
Or I'll head back to our base and drop stuff off and then hop out. I hope that's Wolf that's shooting, because I hear pup shots being fired.
Probably Wolf.
Oh, dude, I think I found his base. It's a single floor, giant fucking stone building.
Raid it.
And it's got, like, smoke coming out of the top, probably from the furnace. Holy shit!
Wolf, do you want to join the Discord? Good job, Bear Slayer. God, I love this longsword that just one-shots barrels. Hi-ya! Oh, that was anticlimactic. Thrust is so fast, I love it. Drop some stuff off. Head to the airfield, see what scraps I can get. By the way, Dark, it's a push-to-talk only server, so when you do join, you're gonna have push-to-talk on because Biz is very adamant about his push-to-talkiness. sewing kits go in the other place. Or not. Are we recycling sewing kits?
No, do not. They're used for building hazmat suits. Alright, I've got a full inventory after that thing. I'm gonna head back. I'll probably make a stop over at Wolf's place. I grabbed the drop plane already. Wolf. It was really close to your base, though. I didn't really get anything amazing out of it, though. Some bullets and a, like, tier 3 shotgun. And, like, a couple of traps. And a snow jacket. Yeah, you're like smack dab in the middle of between like the sewer, launch, airfield, and dome. This is a really good spot. You also have a lake just north of you too. It's good stuff, man. I know, I just don't like making the climb all the way to the top, and like sometimes there isn't a box there, so I just don't bother. Besides, like, the really lucrative drops is, like, the airdrop and the elite crates. And there's not elite crates at the airfield, so...
I'm just gonna scurry around airfield for a little bit, looting shit.
You are?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's already pretty well looted. Like, I got some of the buildings, and then Wolf has been looting as well. The dome probably hasn't been looted in a while, if you feel like making a climbing challenge.
I'm just looking for scraps right now. I'm just finding a bunch of shit I can recycle.
Yeah. Hey, Wolf. No, we have several rad suits. What we need at this point is weapons, because I haven't found like any real decent weapons. We found one decent pistol, and that's it. I need to get like an MP5 or something like that.
I've been running around with a longsword one-shotting barrels.
Yeah, I really like long swords.
I can see the dome, I might as well head over there. Oh, I just executed a chicken with a longsword.
Were you able to get the research table set up, or is that still in...
It's not set up yet. Oh, I'm gonna have to drop a lot of my shit off. I'm going back to base. I'm gonna drop all of my shit off before I try and do that jumping challenge.
I'm not even sure you need a hazmat suit, but you should just take one with you just in case. Like, we have extras, so if you do die, it won't be a big deal.
Yes, I found a guitar. It's the only thing I care about in this godforsaken game.
Getting an item that nobody else cares about.
Yeah. I'm the scuba diving guitar man. just gonna go recycle this shit while I'm out.
I found you a high external stone wall that we can end up running a blueprint for.
Nice. Oh, hello. Hello, box.
I found you another rug.
Yes, gracias.
Oh, and apparently I'm starving.
Found a fuse.
Yeah, I have 3 boxes of them right now. Or three fuse boxes. We don't have any sleeping bags at our present base. Is that gonna be on the bottom floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bringing a bunch of cloth back, like 165, so we should be able to make some. Making a research table should be feasible by the time I get back.
Okay.
Bringing back 410 fragments, 150 scrap, and 14 high quality, so plus the stuff we already have, it should be enough. God damn it, Biz.
What?
We gotta build the other workbenches.
Oh, do we? That's really unfortunate. So you can't use this one to make like level 1 stuff?
No, I was trying to build the research table and it wouldn't let me.
Well, we don't really need to build the other 2 though. Like we just need to build a research table, and then we have the level 3 and that, and we have the level 1 and 2 over there. Like, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I don't want to waste the scraps on building another set of 1 and 2, so. Well, yeah, you need 1 and 2 to make 3, but we have 3, and then we were hoping that you could use the third one to make the stuff that you normally would use the first 2 to make, but it doesn't let you. Also, just a note, like, we're kind of low on food.
I can make 1 and 2 over here if you want.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, I don't feel like we need to. I feel like we should just make the research table and then just use them as they are.
Well, the truth is going to be ridiculously tedious.
Well, yeah, but it also requires a bunch of room over here, which we don't have.
We can always expand.
I guess, whatever. It's your materials, right? So. Okay, let's go see, where do I use this red card at? Not much is known. The loot respawns every 30 minutes. All these cards have a swipe limit. Hello. Oh, hey, Romer.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
How's it going, man? And with that, I'm gonna head downstairs. Do we ever have to make a sleeping bag real quick, Cameron?
It just takes cloth, right?
Gotcha. I think it takes 100 cloth.
Well, we have like 600 cloth.
I don't see. Here we go. We have 850 actually. So let me make that, and then I'm gonna use the sleeping bag and hop off. Here's your rug.
Thank you, base god.
Where it is, common sleeping bag. Okay. Anyway, so you have a folder set up, right, Romer? Wait, are you making a story character or a drop-in character?
Which one should I make? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
Currently there are no story slots open, but there are slots for drop-ins open.
Well,
but you won't be as involved if you're just making a drop-in.
Are you one of Lopez's peoples?
Yeah.
Okay, so I talked to you the other day, right? Because you're on the wait list. So you've at least gone through the spiel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the wait list is basically like, if you're on it, then you don't have to do anything for the story characters. Story characters take a lot of work, and if you want to do that, then I can set up you a folder and we can go through all of that process. But it will take you a decent amount of time to build a story character. And then even once you have one done, there aren't any story slots available, and the players decide who joins and like how many slots there are and all of that shit, right? Alternatively, you can play a drop-in character. Now, a drop-in character is pretty much limited to just the 5th edition book, and damn it, Cameron.
What?
Why did you place them side by side like this? Like, you should have placed them. You should have placed them like so that like I could stand here and use all 3 of them in one spot. It's terrible.
Oh, whatever.
But yeah, so the Roll20 thing is like, if you're playing a drop-in character, I would make you a character sheet on Roll20, and then you would just fill out the character sheet as per a normal D&D 5th edition character. And then you would pick a player that you know that plays a story character when you wanted to play the drop-in, and you would follow that character. You're basically like a cohort that's played by a player character that's also like the same level as the player characters. That make sense? Hello, Romer?
I'm so used to not push to talk.
Yeah, the server is always push talk.
It's trash, but yeah, I understand. But I kind of want a story character, yeah, but If there's no like slots, then I probably wouldn't be playing for a while, would I?
Graham has been on the list for 3 months. I don't actually know if he even wants to play anymore, but Graham was on the list for 3 months. Fucking what's his name? Nathan was on the list for like a week and a half. But most people don't actually like. Most people don't make story characters because they know that it's one, because of the extensive process involved, but also because they know that like even if they do, they're not sure they're gonna get to play, right? And that's the thing, is like you could create one, and I have like there's no guarantee that you will ever get to play it because I don't decide that, the players do. And if the players don't want to have, you know, X number of people, or if everybody's already playing a story slot, then there's nothing available. You know what I mean? And this is all the things. So this is a long-term campaign. I don't often have people. We don't have a ton of. Seriously,
I'm sorry.
we don't have a ton of people that are doing that stuff. So yeah. But like there's not a ton of turnover in all the things. Most of the time, yes, exit game. Most of the time, players don't play it. But if you want to know more about it, like we could go over the stuff.
Like, it's kind of a hard decision, you know, because like I want to create like a story character because like, you know, I kind of want to make like a backstory and all that stuff, you know, like big stuff. But like since I won't probably get to play it, I don't see the point.
And you're exactly right. Let's go over like what would be required, I guess, and then like using that you'll have a little bit more information to be able to make that decision of what like where you want to do, or even if you want to do anything. So if you go to player resources, the top link there is the character creation folder. Just click that. It'll open a folder that has several documents in it: the player rules, character creation, stat determination, talents, and optional reading. I want you to follow along as we go through here. So for the first thing to do is just to open up the first one, which is the player rules.
All right, open.
So in the player rules, if you go through there, you'll see that there is a bunch of different stuff in here. This list is just an ongoing list that changes from time to time. I can put things on here, but the players can also like vote and put things on here. So the first rule is I will expect players to know what they have liked in other groups and generally treat people as they wish to be treated. Character attitudes do not exempt this. If the group consents to your roleplay, then you're good. If they do not, you may need to redesign your character in order to be a part of the group. A character's roleplay specific to PC characters is the only area that a group democracy overrules the GM. If the group unanimously wants a certain kind of roleplay from the characters, they get it. So this is basically like, don't be an asshole unless everybody in the group is okay with you being an asshole. Number 2, you will need to work together, and the expectation is that if one in your group disagrees with the course of action, the group needs to consider something else. You won't be prevented from doing otherwise, but there will be in-character consequences for bad conflict resolution within the party. Out of many, 1. So one of the big things about this rule here is don't split the party. That's like the main thing that a lot of people are like, oh. So yeah, you don't split the party. Nathan, Cameron is on the server. We've already built a base. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we've already been doing.
I logged off. I set up a stick fight invite.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Fuck you too. I was gonna play more Rust after we were done, Cameron.
It's too late. It's too late for you.
So number 3, I actually don't care about this rule right now. It doesn't particularly matter. Basically, like, there's a lot of people that put a lot of time and effort into it, and so attendance is important. Number 4, always on character abilities are banned. There's a lot of things in here that like I just completely threw out, like detect magic, and the way that detect magic works in 5th edition was garbage, so I threw it out and we're doing something different with it. Because it was an always on ability. I don't like always on abilities. I want my players to be engaged with the world. I want them to roll dice. I want them to like have to take an action to find something out or to do something. So yeah. Number 5, time magic and technology, languages, necromancy, and flight before level 10 are restricted. There are exceptions to these things, but there are campaign reasons why those restrictions are there. And while you can get around them, and I'll allow you to do so, running up against those reasons can be really like you won't probably enjoy what those reasons are. You know, like it'll end up coming up against it, and you're like, oh, I thought this was supposed to work this way, and it won't work that way. But you won't know that until you actually go to use it. So I would recommend steering clear of those things. Critical Flynn, this is a push attack only server. There you go.
Yep, no, I fixed it.
I will get to you in just a second. I'm currently working with Romer.
Alright.
But yeah, you got pulled in here by Nathan, right?
Yes.
So critical success and failure stuff. So if you roll a nat 20, it explodes for skills. If you roll a nat 1, it implodes for skills. So and that continues to explode and implode as well. So you can roll really high or really low, up to a maximum of 110 or negative 110. Combat specific stuff. In an effort to speed up combat, if you're performing an action that's different than normal attack, you need to have the book open. So this is an old school rule, but it's meant to be like if you're gonna do something in combat, you have to know exactly what you're doing and be able to link it to me. And if you can't, then it's gonna be left to my interpretation, and it'll do whatever I want it to do in that moment. And we can talk about it after the game. Basically, like I don't like combat being really slowed down by one person who's like, yeah, I'm gonna cast this spell, and then they don't remember what it does, and then they have to look it up, and then everybody's waiting for them for like 5 minutes on one turn so that we can move forward. Meta rules. So this is a party of players, not a GM and the people who obey. While I do have the power to override and will do so if it becomes required, who joins or leaves is up to the group within certain ratios. We will not go over 6 players or go below 3, but within that, the players decide who joins or who doesn't. If someone is on the waitlist and has completed everything to join, then the current players decide if they want them to, from the experience in the starter dungeon and from their character sheet. Those votes are confidential to the party and GM. They're not to be shared or discussed outside of the party, with a particular point on not telling what the votes are going to be. Mostly that's just there to prevent drama. The whole system is in place for the idea of like, well, whoever the party likes will be a part of the party. And if they don't like them or they don't want them to be a part of it, then they just don't. And this was put in place after we had a couple of issues with a couple of problem players. Anyway, so these kinds of things require consensus. We're really big on consensus, which means that there needs to be discussion until a agreement is reached by all of the party members on a variety of different things. Yeah, so that's pretty much document 1. Document 2 is the big one. This is the character creation guide. So this is like all of the real meat of the stuff that you're looking for when you're thinking about character creation. So right now, this is actually level 4, not level 3. So you've got the outline, which is up top, but then you also, if you scroll down, you can see that there is more detailed instructions for each of those points. So the first step is using a race, class, and background setup. So you need to figure out what your race, class, and background is going to be. And the background is referencing the specific 5th edition background mechanic in the format that we use out of the player's handbook or off of the wiki. And then that doesn't have to be, if you're creating a story character, it doesn't have to be from the book. A story character can be from anywhere. Nathan is playing a Jedi, right? Cameron's playing a snake oiler, a salesman of snake oil. I think everybody in the current party is playing custom class, custom race, custom backgrounds. And what that means is that they have created their own class. They have designed a class in 5th edition format from levels 1 to 20, all of the different features, the abilities. They've designed races, they've designed feats, they've designed spell sets, all of that stuff, which then they get to play. And that's why this is called All the Things, because you get to play whatever the hell you want, not just whatever is restricted to the box of the player's handbook. But anyway, so race, class, background, blah, blah, blah. And then languages are not normal. There is no common or undercommon. Languages work a lot more like they would in the real world. I find that is usually a little bit more immersive. And the thing with that is like, if you live in the human kingdom or you're in the human kingdom, everybody who lives in the human kingdom speaks human. If you go to the dwarves are going to speak a specific language related to the region of dwarves that you are of that city is in, and that's how the languages work. Yeah, and there's a list of language later on that I haven't actually updated, but and then you've got attitudes and alignments, which doesn't actually matter for this campaign, so I don't care about that. If you are going to play an evil alignment, you kind of need to talk to me and get it approved, particularly as a new player. Step 4 is the large step. This is like your actual character creation. This is not a thing that, like, if you played other D&D campaigns, this is not something that's required. This is required for a story character in my campaign. Part 1 has a max of 5 pages. I don't want you to go over 5 pages just for part 1. Beyond that, like, I don't really care. Just don't go over 5 for writing about your character's past. Something that I find really important to talk to people about is a quote from one of the best DMs I ever played with. What he said was, "A tree without roots does not fear the axe. If you want players to have some emotional investment of fear or love, then they need to have something to lose, they must risk losing it, and that risk must be emotionally real to them." So this is where you would design your character's roots, what is most important to them, and really, like, the big key piece to this is that your character that you're designing is important to you as a player. Like, you want to play them, you want to experience a game playing as them and role-playing as them. Does that all make sense so far?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I'm going pretty fast, but so the step 1 in the backstory is to write about your character, their past, their family, their allies, their enemies, what defining moments they had, what they've experienced, and why what they've experienced is important to them. You just kind of, like, give a life story is really what that is. And then you've got motivations. So motivations is 2 parts. The first is why they act the way that they do. So alignment isn't something that exists that imposes on the player. Alignment is something that results from the pattern of behavior that character has had. So if your character has always acted chaotic good throughout their life, then their alignment is chaotic good, right? And that's how that works. And you're building this character that has a logical foundation for, like, why they've done the things that they've done and who they are. The second part of motivations is just the normal 5th edition. You pick a 1 trait, bond, flaw, and ideal. Number 3 is assets. Just, like, leave this there. If you have something like input that you want for it, then you can tell me, but this is actually not something that players do anymore. This is something that I do because the players are notoriously bad at it. There are, like, if you have an idea of, like, maybe an area you want your asset to focus on, then you can tell me that, but usually I just, like, don't bother with that anymore. Number 4 is connections. So these are real world connections that are present. This is not like, oh, your dad who you, like, met once and when you were 5 and then that was it. Like, these are people that are seriously real in the world when you're living, like, as you're going to be playing through. So you design a couple of characters, like maybe you have a sister that goes to the wizard college, right? And she depends on you to pay her tuition. Okay, that would be an example of a connection. And you need to have at least 2 of these, and you have a maximum of 4. And the person, at least one of your connections, has to depend on you in some way. And then the last set is sources. So this is all about the logical foundation. This is about you explaining where you got the abilities, where you, like, how you can do the things that you do. If you've got acrobatics, who taught you it? How did you learn it, right? Why are you able to do it? You need to explain that stuff about your character. And like I said, this is the big step, right? This is the big, like, this is you creating the character right here, this is step 4. Step 5, once you've got step 4, you're going to have your backstory to inform on backstory skills. So these are additional skills that you get along your other skills that represent things that your character does in their free time. Jim is playing a character who is a lawyer. He knows the laws of the land, and he will continue. He will go and he'll represent people and try to get them off of the hook on different things that they've supposedly done. Cameron is a salesperson. He literally sells snake oil.
I'm also a fortune teller.
Also a fortune teller. This is true. So background or backstory skills are like just these ideas of like what does your character do in their free time and how does that manifest, and like just adds on additional aspect. It's not meant to be a power gaming tool, but it does often have effects of that. And one of your story skills has to be some kind of something you can use to earn money, because the players will roll for that once a week. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I've had players that will do things like mining and jewel crafting, where they'll go out and they'll mine, they'll like look for ore, and then they'll end up using that to create jewelry, or armor, or weapons, or whatever. I've had people that played and used arts, so people that were painters or that were sculptors, you know, all variety of different things. So, but that's basically what that is. Number 6, this is character plans. So missions are derived from character plans. So your characters have to have a plan where they think. And for you as a player, this is an exercise of you thinking in character, right? This is meant to be you thinking as the character, what am I going to do? What do I want to accomplish in the next month, in the next 2 months, in the next 2 weeks, right? So you get 6 minor plans and 2 major plans. Now, these are not things that are like a year out. So I want to kill said arc villain person in my character past that's like an ancient Draco Lich. That's never going to happen, right? That's something that's much later in the campaign. So they do need to be realistic, but you are making it like just a thought as the character, like what does the character want to accomplish? If the character is an author, maybe they want to write a book in the next couple months. So the plan for them would be write a book. Number 7, so this is the point where like you look over everything and you make sure that everything is good to go. So you look at like your race, your class, your background. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna play a sorcerer, but then you get to the end of the story and you're like, well, maybe a wizard would fit it better. So you end up changing the class out and you change a couple of things here or there. And that's basically what step 7 is, just to make sure that everything is good. You want to pick what spells you have, all of the stuff that you need for the rest of it, as well as talent points, which we'll get into in a little bit. Because we have a talent system that we use for story characters. So that is an additional progression system alongside everything else. And then the last step is you just tell me you're done, right? You're like, I think I'm done. And then what I will do is I will go in there and I will highlight a bunch of stuff. So if you're in the document right now paying attention to what I'm going over, this is what that would look like. Like I'll comment on it and I'll say, this is wrong, it needs to be blah, 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 blah. Or this is too powerful and I need to have it be more in line with the balance that the other players have. And we'll change it to be less so. Usually I'll have a suggestion for how those will work as well. And then document 3, this is just a real quick document. There is the stat determination. Drop-in characters, just use a standard array. You can always just use a standard array. I need to be there when you use this method. And then you also get to roll twice and take the higher stat array, or just take the standard array. Document 4 is the talent system. So I was just actually, before I go into this, is there any questions about any of that?
No, so far everything seems to make sense. You know?
All right, so
That's-
document 4 is the talent system. So the talent system is you get points based on level, and the whole idea behind the talent point system is that it allows you to break the game, right? That's the whole point behind this. It allows you to do something that just seems broken and powerful, right? And that's really what its whole purpose is. And I've had many players design their own talent trees that you can take if you want to, but these are the talent trees that are the general like cookie cutter like bread and bacon of the set, right? So you get 3 talent points at level 1 up to level 3, and then beyond that, like it begins, you get more and more talent points. Right now the player's at level 4, so they have 5. And then at 10, which is level 9, that's usually when the players get some major ability. Like the level 10 talent tree points are the end of them, and they usually tend to be very, very powerful. But yeah, they let you generally break the rules. So for example, usually the maximum on a stat in 5th edition is 20. Like you can't really go over 20. You can't use feats, or you can't use ability score improvements to push over the 20 as the high point. But in this, if you wanted to use Divine Intervention or Determined, you can use that talent tree and you can push it up to a 24 with 10 points put into it. And that's talent trees. And then the last document is optional reading. So this stuff it's really good stuff to know, because like not knowing it kind of like you'll be very surprised when you learn it. For example, like we have lethal combat. Lethal combat is where all attacks in the game have a +3 to hit in addition to all other bonuses. So armor and AC is not worth as much, and it's a lot easier to hit your target. In addition to that, all damage from all abilities and all weapons, everything is doubled, and all healing is doubled. So combat is a lot more lethal. Lastly, death saves in this campaign are permanent, meaning a character can only fail 3 across the whole campaign. So if you go down and you fail a death save, that sticks. Even if your partners get you back up in the next round, if you failed that death save already, like that is one death save that you are down for the rest of the campaign. So we have lethal combat. The medicine skill has been overhauled. There's a currency system that's in place. Inspiration basically works the same way, except that I can reward it for whatever the hell I want. Also, like, this actually isn't in the game.
Biz,
What?
isn't it completely viable that he can make a story character and wait, but also make a drop-in for while he's waiting?
Even fucking Nathan did it, and Piggy's probably gonna do that as well.
The way Lopez is going, Piggy might get in before that.
Well, that's if the players decide not to reduce the group back down to 4. But anyway, so yeah, and the other thing about this campaign is it doesn't end at level 20. Most D&D campaigns max at 20. The max level in my campaign is 50, although the players tend to reroll at level 10. Yeah, it's just that, like, the optional reading is just a bunch of examples of things that are really important to know, that, like, just are changes that we've made. Persuasion and Intimidate can only be used on one individual once every 24-hour period, and then whatever role you use is the role that stands whenever you want to use it again on that person. There are more magic power levels, so going along with, like, up to level 50, there are power levels in addition to the normal ones. So in addition to Trivial, Faint, Moderate, and Strong, we also have Immortal, Unparalleled, Overwhelming, and Creator. Because it's all the things, tech is involved in this campaign. Like I said earlier, Nathan is playing a Jedi. But I've also had people play things from Eclipse Phase. I've had people play things from Fallout. So it just depends on you can bring whatever lore or whatever character you want as a story character that you want to play in the game. Yeah. So that's it. That's the whole process for story character creation. And again, none of that matters for doing a drop-in. All a drop-in is creating a character on Roll20. It's the basic 5th edition character creation. Doesn't require a lot of story behind it. Doesn't require a lot of work. Creating a story character in this campaign does. You need to have a folder, and you need to use the template that we have set up. You're using Google Docs. You're following this procedure, and it's intense. Does that make sense?
Well, makes sense, yeah.
So whether or not you want to create a story character, or if you want to create a drop-in character, or if you want to do either or both, I mean, that's all up to you. If you do want to create a story character, then you need to tell me so that I can set up a folder in the Google Drive for you.
All right, I'll think about it. Cause it is very interesting. It's just that, that's the fact that I may not actually get to play with the characters still kind of bugs me a little bit.
No, I know, but that's just the way that it goes. I mean, my campaign tends to be. I mean, this isn't even something that's particularly. I don't think I've ever had more than 10 on a waitlist before, but usually I have a couple of people in the wings that are waiting to play, and that was before I even took it to being an online game. And these days, there are people that want to play in it, and the only way to really get in is just to make the character and be patient.
And you said that dude was waiting for 3 months, right?
He's still on the wait list. I don't even think he wants to play anymore. I haven't talked to him, but yeah.
You should probably get on that, but yeah.
It doesn't really matter. He hasn't ever whispered me about it, and he's not particularly active, and he doesn't play a drop-in character. There's no, yeah.
All right, whatever. Still, I don't know. It that one fact just seems really unattractive for me
So-
at least. Like, because like I don't like the fact that like I could spend so much time on like this character, you know, time and thought, and then like it just sits there.
Well, you're not gonna get much from me on that. Like I don't. There's no one saying that you need to do this, right? It's an option. If you want to do it, you can.
I
But
know that's the point.
Another benefit for this is that if you spend all this time and effort on a character, then you always have like a really good character that you can use in another campaign, just using this process.
I think Cameron's used this process to create characters in other campaigns as well. Because
Yeah.
it is a really good process for creating a robust character to play.
Yeah, I mean, not all DMs use like homebrew shit, so I don't know.
This is true. Anyway, so if you want to create a drop-in character, let me know so I can create you a character sheet on Roll20 and have you accepted into the Roll20 stuff. If you want to create a story character, just let me know and I will make you a folder and you can get started on that. Flynn, I need to talk to you about something else. Let's see here.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
You're not in trouble. I just need to, like, he did this yesterday. To get on the wait list, like, you have to talk to me and, like, understand what this campaign is. And after going through all of that and hearing all of that, I'm sure you have a pretty good idea, but it's just procedure, so. So, we meet Sundays, 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Pacific. We have 3-hour blocks with a break halfway through, so it's a full 6-hour session. Our group is currently 4 out of 5. We have but one of the people already has the story character slot, and he just has to create a character by next Sunday, and yeah. So the way that you get into the campaign as a story character is the player group votes on it. They vote whether or not they're going to add you in as a player, and if there aren't any slots available, then there is no vote. They determine whether or not they want people to be a part of the campaign, or if they don't. We use Discord, Google Drive, and the Roll20 app, so you have to be able to use all of those things. Obviously, the Discord thing isn't that big of a deal for you, but yeah. It is very important to note, this is not a setting where you will be without challenge. This is not a I do stuff and win. You will come across things that no matter how powerful you are, I have designed your best option to be retreat, and I will not stop you from dying due to the consequences of your choices. So it's one of those questions of like, is this really worth it? There is a great deal of scale involved. You're going to have to deal with a great number of things you can do, but you won't have the time to do them all. And that's one of the things that players, like I've had multiple players drop out of this campaign before because it was very stressful. And it would affect them in real life, because that is the kind of environment and the kind of game that I'm trying to run. And so one of the things there is like, maybe you have 3 different options of things you can do, but no matter what you do, somebody's going to die, right? And you have to figure out, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to deal with this? And oftentimes it's a situation where like, you're not even sure what all your options are. Like, you have to figure out what the options are in and of themselves. Creating such an in-depth character and having such a time investment is what makes the risk of death emotionally powerful. This is not WoW D&D. This is Dark Souls. I want the players to have the experience that they want to have, and if this is not that experience for whatever reason, I hold nothing against you for bowing out, right? Like, there's no obligation here, right? Like, there's nothing saying, like, you can't leave, right? If you commit to being here, I expect you to be here for every session, but if you decide that this isn't for you, then this isn't for you, and there's no, like, bad feelings on that part. Like, you can drop out whenever you need to for whatever reason if you feel like that's what you need to do. I want every player that is a part of the team to want to be here, because we're here to have fun after all. Our process, as you just listened to, is very lengthy and extensive because I seek long-term and engaged players. It creates the best kind of group who enjoy detailed, in-depth, story-driven tabletop RPG. And I'm a GM with 15 years of experience. I've been doing this for a very long time. I build systems and foundation, and I believe that the game is the most fun when players are creating a story themselves through their characters. So the world is designed to simply take place, and character actions generally determine what happens. There's a lot of information that can be thrown at you, and there's a lot of stuff that you will end up like finding out if you end up playing. But there's always going to be something more that your character doesn't know, some mystery that will be around the corner. And character creation is an exhaustive process in comparison to other campaigns. So if you have experience playing D&D before, this kind of character creation for the story characters is extensive. And that's intentional. So, and usually that process takes place outside of the 6-hour sessions. The core of this game is homebrew. It is not 5th edition. We use 5th edition as a format. So if you want to play a Jedi, for example, like Nathan is, then you can end up formatting that kind of thing into the 5th edition format for how the roles work and how the mechanics work. But you're allowed to pull things from outside of 5th edition. You can play a Jedi. You can play a sniper from the future. You can play a primitive caveman from the past. You get to play whatever you want because this is all the things. And that's kind of the point here. It's a setting to try out ideas, to be imaginative, to design your own class, race, spells, equipment, whatever you want. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
will
want-
note this is the first time I've ever played D&D, so
Well, I will tell you what Lopez, one of our players, has said about that. Is he said he wishes that he hadn't chosen this campaign for his first campaign.
well, blame
But he
Nathan. Nathan was like,
really
"Oh, it's fine to like
I
this
mean,
will be
it
fine
is
for your first campaign."
It's fine in that like it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just that there are other campaigns that you could start in that might be better. The guarantee that you have here is that if you get accepted and you have a character, most likely, I would say 99% of all the players that I've ever had have a good time. They enjoy playing. They look forward to the next session. They want to play, right? So that's kind of like the only real guarantee that I can give you. Beyond that, like everything in this game is hard. Everything in my campaign is hard. There's never a point where it's like, oh, this is really easy. I don't have to worry about it. That never happens. The players are always constantly stressed out, but they have a really good time. And that's the point. For a new player who's just starting, I can take you through it. I can help you out. I can like put you through the ropes and you can see how things work and you can learn the system, right? But one thing about this system is that it's custom, right? You're not actually learning 5th edition. So you're learning how to play a game that is unique, and that's it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it becomes a question of like what you want. We have 2 different types of characters. As a new player, I'm going to immediately recommend that you completely avoid the story character aspect and just focus on making a drop-in character, because the drop-in character is 1/10 the work that creating a story character is. And that's if you even want to play. You don't have to. You don't have to design anything. You don't have to build a character. You don't even have to play. This is a public server, so if you wanted to, you can just wait and listen in on the sessions or watch them on Twitch or whatever. If you do want to play, then you just need to let me know and I'll stick you on the wait list and we can go over what you need to finish.
Okay.
Speaking of watching them on Twitch, you should follow me at
Shut up,
twitch.tv/Anderson.
Cameron, you retard.
Well, he does actually stream our stuff, so it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think his name on Twitch is Embercent. And
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that he's streaming right now. Which
I
is
am.
a big fight the game.
I didn't consent, sorry.
Shut up, Keeper.
Shut up, liberal.
Hey Evan, how you doing?
He's playing stick fight with us.
How are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing? God.
Evan, shut
Shut
up.
up, Biz.
I'm doing good. I'm dealing with an influx of players and a huge freaking wait list now.
You can blame Nathan for that.
I already
What?
blamed Nathan for everything.
It's actually not Nathan's fault.
Oh.
Lopez brought like 5 people in that all wanted to play, and I was like, I don't even have a story slot open right now.
I mean,
no, I
those will
mean,
probably
I've always
open soon.
wanted to play D&D, and just being given the opportunity was like something I wanted to take.
So would you like me to would you like me to get you into the campaign and have you start on the Roll20 character sheet?
Yeah, that'd be actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be down.
I can work through
You have
the
to
character
make a
sheet with you.
Roll20 account on a site known as Roll20.net.
Yes, what Nathan said. So the first step to that is go just www.roll20.net, and then create an account on there.
Cameron, stop cheating.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Evan.
I apparently already have a Roll20 account. I don't know how, but I do. Okay, yeah, no, I'm logged in.
Okay, so let me get you the. So I just sent you a DM in Discord. Go ahead and click that link, and that will let you join as a player. And then once you do that, you're going to be taken to a screen that says all the things. It has a crazy background picture that looks super complex. That's basically what this campaign is. There's a pink button that says launch game. Go ahead and do that. You'll have to wait a few seconds for it to load.
Okay, yep, I'm here. Yeah, it's all loaded up, I believe.
Okay, so now, let me see if I can get this right. Edit, show to chat. All right, and then let me move this down here to characters. So you should see, if you go to the right, there's going to be a bunch of buttons up at the top. So the third one over says journal. You're going to click that. And then once you click it, you're going to see probably a number of character sheets, or maybe just one.
I just Fiddleus, Quintus, yeah. And
you see Jack F.
yeah, that's me.
Yes. So that's the one for you.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you guys for watching. 9 viewers, baby. Hang on. Let me just. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. But for now, I'm gonna ollie out. My stomach hurts and I'm a little tired, and I'm gonna help this guy with his character sheet. So, thanks for watching. See you later.